And Marlon LeBlanc sends out a strong lineup once again, anchored by those two in the midfield, CJ Olney and David Vasquez. On the other side for Christoph Berra, the interim head coach of this Huntsville City side. That front three of Bolaños, Sipic, and it's Huntsville from left to right in the white. It's Philly from right to left in the blue, and we're underway here at Subaru Park. Happy to have you along for this one on MLS Season Pass on Apple TV. I'm Joe Malfa. Match week 8 of the MLS Next Pro season. Pre-game picking up a bit heavier at times as well. So it's a slick surface, bear that in mind. You look up and down the Eastern Conference, there is only one team that has conceded fewer goals than Philadelphia. It's Toronto. Try from distance here, it's off the crossbar. Kyle Tucker struck it well with the laces. A couple of white jerseys around him. Didn't really have anybody to play it off to. Now Tucker goes down. Wexelman decides to go for it. Captain today for Philadelphia Union 2. Has 2 goals on the season, makes his 4th start. Sangwa in his first pro season as well. After his collegiate days at Akron, Sangwa trying to track down from behind. Vasquez, who puts it in front, nearly an own goal off of Chris Applewhite. Kyle Tucker drives it near post, and Donovan too far underneath it. Wetzel. Wide again for Olney. CJ Olney. Whatever they do, it's not taking long for Philadelphia to win it back and wrestle control. Bolaños was offside. First time looking in behind for Huntsville City. Jonathan Bolaños, the 25-year-old, in his 2nd season with the club. 6 goals and 5 assists last year. Valenzuela completed his hat trick in that 3-1 victory for Cincy. Here's Bolaños. Last off of Bolaños, it appeared. No, it is a corner. Bolaños came in a bit rash on Olney, Huntsville side. Chatting with Christoph Berra, the head coach, the interim head coach this week. That was basically the sentiment around the group. Just continuing on the way they've been, knowing that there's some finer things they have to. Here's Vasquez, touching into space. Vasquez going for goal, blocked by Donovan. And MLS Next Pro last year with 5 goals, 2 assists. Starter for the U.S. at the U17 level at the World Cup in November. Now standing over this in-swinger of a corner toward Olney. Advantage here for Huntsville. Still with the numbers, attacking the space, out for a throw. Might see a card produced coming back here. Pierre goes down. He's the one who initiated the challenge. It was an awkward one that left him a bit injured as well, but he does pick up the yellow, Neil Pierre. Tucker swings it in. Soria, the 19-year-old, just signed in April, debuted on the 28th against Cincy. It's CJ Olney blasting it into row J. 1 of 4 around the league today in MLS Next Pro. Also currently have Toronto FC against Columbus going on. It's 1-0 Toronto. Vasquez goes short. Tucker sends it in. Donovan flicks it on. It's just wide. Given away out of the back. Picked up by Vasquez. David Vasquez over the bar. Their opportunities have come quickly, Philadelphia. Over the top again for Bolaños. He'll get there. Bolaños goes for goal, and Rick has to make his first save of the day. There wasn't much of an angle. It's at 3 Eastern on MLS Season Pass. Lining up from distance, it's Vasquez gaining steam the whole time. Ben Martino had it lined up, pulled his arms away at the last. In behind for Westfield. Francis Westfield, back post. It was there for Donovan. Bounces through the 6. Awkward collision there. Wright goes down. Yellow card produced for Rojas. So both center backs now for Philly are on yellows. Minute of stoppage come and gone. Huntsville retreating. Might bring us to our halftime whistle. And there it is. After 45, it's Philadelphia and Huntsville tied up 0-0. Coming up, Michelle visits St. Louis when we come back. It's 0-0 here. 2 games to come later tonight as we round out week 8 of the MLS Next Pro season, and half number 2 is underway here in Chester. Glad to have you along on MLS Season Pass on Apple TV. Joe Malfa with you for the action. Referee says play on. Tucker turns, Tucker hits. Turning into space, it's Olney. He finds Vasquez on his preferred left foot, lays it off, and it's saved by Martino. Leandro Soria denied. Bolaños with some options here. Bolaños to Wright. Ali Wright cutting, shooting, deflected, and out for a corner. After his challenge in the first half, that got him the yellow card. Finally got that thing taped up at the break. Toward the back post for Bolaños. Chested down calmly by Wetzel. Surprised Rick did not take charge of that on his goal line. But they did have time and space, had it walled off pretty nicely. Here's Donovan. Donovan looks through. It's Tucker on the volley. Awkward stumble at the end. Left-footed in swinger. Bounces around into the penalty spot. It'll be another corner from the far side now. Kyle Tucker for Olney. It's in traffic. Pierre was there. Good ball from the goalkeeper, Rick. Again, it's Eck. Better ball this time. Floated toward the back post. Wright has to adjust. Too much on it. Give it out in front. It's Olney, put wide. Pirouettes through for Tucker. Westfield can cut this one back. Tucker has it lined up, but it's headed away by Cicerone. Ngabo. Bolaños. Pass Rojas. Cicerone tracking it down. Number still in the box now for Huntsville. Cicerone delivers, flicked on. Bolaños. Pierre heads away. Changes coming on the Huntsville side. Maximus Eck will depart.
Entering the match, number 24, Alejandro Velasquez-Lopez.
Alejandro Velasquez-Lopez replaces. Huntsville has battled back and seen more and more of the ball. Around the 25-30 minute mark, it was nearly 70-30. Philadelphia's favor in the possession. That has been walked all the way down to 50-50 now. Right, looking behind for Bolaños. Upward one between Creek and Ngabo. They both misread it. It came through for Creek. Now it's Johnston. Offside on Velasquez-Lopez. Carried ahead by Sangwa. Hour gone, half hour remains here at Subaru Park. Bolaños. Leandro Soria gives way. Edward Davis replaces. Kyle Tucker leaves as well.
Entering the match, number 38, Giovanni Sequeira.
Giovanni Sequeira takes his spot.
In the 63rd minute.
guard to Johnston.
In the 64th minute.
They have 20 touches in the opposing 18-yard box compared to Huntsville's 6. Wasteful. That's been the main theme today for Philadelphia. Still 0-0. Just over 24 minutes remaining. Now it's Olney. CJ Olney looking for Davis. You can see Davis pointing up in the air, signaling to get that ball higher. Utilize that height advantage he possesses. Westfield. Pierre stepping up. Well, Pierre flicks it wide for Olney. CJ Olney delivers. It's near Davis. It's out for a corner. Olney delivers the corner in the 68th minute. Over everybody. Tracked down by Sakara. And out for a corner on this side. Now it's Vasquez with some pace the other way. Vasquez into space. Wants to get it back onto his left foot. He does. Vasquez delivers. The header's just wide. Donovan looks skyward through the raindrops. Yellow coming out of the pocket now for Ngabo.
And caution occurred in the 71st minute.
David Vasquez with some support. Vasquez spins, but into the traffic, commits the foul. We'll see yellow.
Ladies and gentlemen, a yellow card caution.
It seemed like the ball was on to Sakara on the right side, and you could see Sakara. Ngabo pulled from behind by Velasquez Lopez. Now forced wide by Sangwa, still with it though. Ngabo to the end line, puts it in front, falls for Vasquez, saved off the line. Cicerone kept it out. Martino beaten, but not Cicerone. Donovan. Sakara only goes for goal and he scores! CJ Olney with 12 minutes remaining puts Philadelphia ahead. It's his second of the year. He's been one of their bright spots all day, and he finally hits target. I just mentioned he slots into that number 10 position now, off the left wing because Vasquez goes to the bench. Looking long, Sangwa. It falls for Wilson, pushing through. Wilson leaves it for Scretchen. Back for Bolaños off the bar. Their first genuinely clean look of the day, Huntsville. Ngabo only calling for it. Ngabo still with it. Ngabo goes down, and a point to the spot. A chance now for Philly to put this to bed. Against Ben Martino. Francis Westfield ends it. Second goal of the season. It's Philly's second of the day, and they're on their way to 3 points today at Subaru Park. Martino had flinched and then went the wrong way. Westfield that stick out. Ali Wright beating the keeper but not getting the shot off. And then Bolaños hitting the crossbar. Here's Olney. CJ Olney for a second. Martino stops it. There were moments there for Huntsville to either go ahead or tie. Wilson cuts inside. Wilson is out for a goal kick and likely brings us to the conclusion. No need to take that goal kick. There's the final whistle. Philadelphia wins it 2-0 over Huntsville. Match-winning goal belongs to CJ Olney in the 79th minute.